Hello everyone. Today we are going to continue talking about the present simple. Okay. For that we are going to start remembering what we did. Okay. We were talking about the present simple. Okay. We have some spelling rules when we talk in the affirmative form. Yes. When we talk about the third person singular, we have some changes in the verb. Okay. When we add the es or ies or s. Only when we work with he, she, and it, okay? That was one of the things that we were talking about, yeah? Okay, now, we were talking about the affirmative, and now, like you can see in this chart, this is the affirmative or positive form, okay? Like you can see, there is only change in the when we talk about the pronouns he, she, it, okay? We add an s or a es or es, yes? That was in the affirmative or positive case, okay? But now we are going to talk about this, okay? The negative, okay? Look at here. Look at those sentences. I don't walk, you don't walk, she doesn't walk, he doesn't walk, and it doesn't walk. We don't walk, you don't walk, they don't walk. Okay, in the negative form, we use two auxiliaries, okay? We use here we use don't, and we use doesn't, okay? We use don't and we use doesn't, okay? And look at here in this part, in he, she, it. He, she, it use doesn't, okay? Doesn't, like you can see. And when you use in the verb doesn't have change, okay? Look at here. You use doesn't with he, she, and it, and the verb doesn't change. Look at here. Look at the verb. The verb doesn't have an s, an es, an ies. No, okay? The verb is in the normal form, okay? It's in the normal form. There is no problem. Let's look another chart. What are you going to write in your notebook? Yeah? Lesson number 2. Okay? Look at this chart. Present simple tense negative. Negative. Okay? We have here our singular pronouns. Yeah? Our plural pronouns. Yes? We have I, you, he, she, it. Okay? Those are singular. Yes? But look at here. Look at el you, that are singular, are going to work with do not or with the contraction don't. Okay? Do not or don't. This is more used. Okay? Este es más usado. La contracción es la que más se usa. Okay? And what is going to happen with the verb? The verb is in the normal form. El verbo está en su forma normal. Okay? I, you with don't. Okay? They work with don't. Like I told you, he, she, and it are going to work with does not or doesn't. Okay? This is the normal form and this is the contraction. Okay? And the verb is not going to change. Okay? El verbo no va a cambiar. Okay? No se le va a agregar una es, una ies, no se le va a agregar una s tampoco. Ok, sigamos. Ahora, in the case of the plural, when we work with you, When we talk about you, we, and they, we use do not or don't, okay? Do not or don't. And I repeat, okay? I repeat. The verb is not going to change, okay? You are going to write the verb in the normal form, okay? En su forma normal. Vas a escribir el verbo en su forma normal. Lesson number 2, remember, you are going to copy this in your notebook, okay? Vas a copiar esto en tu cuaderno. Solo esto y el siguiente, ¿ya? Okay, next. Okay, we have here another chart, okay? We have don't or doesn't, okay? Those are the, we use don't and doesn't to make a negative sentence in a simple present tense, okay? Let's check. There is some exceptions. Hay algunas excepciones. Hay unos modals, por ejemplo, we don't use don't or doesn't, no usamos don't or doesn't when we talk with the verb to be. Recuerda que el verbo to be tiene su propia forma negativa, ¿verdad? Y en el caso de aquí, como te menciona, unos modal verbs, que son estos. En estos no utilizamos el don't y el doesn't porque ellos tienen su propia forma negativa, ¿ok? Let's say, like I told you, you, I, you, we, they, trabajarán con el auxiliary don't, ¿ok? I don't go, I don't want, or I don't like, ¿ok? He, she, it, van a trabajar con el doesn't, ¿ok? Doesn't, recuerda, he, she, and it van a trabajar con el doesn't. Eso no lo olvides, ¿ok? Here we have some examples. Affirmative and negative, ¿ok? Look at here. Affirmative and negative. The affirmative form, ¿ok? Dice, you speak English, ¿ok? This is the affirmative form. We're going to change these sentences in the negative form, ¿ok? You don't speak English, ¿ya? You don't. El auxiliar va antes del verbo, ¿ok? Después del pronombre y antes del verbo. You don't speak English, ¿ok? You speak English and you don't speak English. Yes? Very good. Next, affirmative and negative. We are using the pronoun he. He speaks, look at in the affirmative, he speaks English and he doesn't speak. He doesn't speak English. He doesn't. ¿Qué pasó? We have here, what happened? We have here the verb and in the normal form, okay? Look at here, okay, dice, third person verb lose the final S in the negative form, in the negative sentences, okay? Como te dije, like I told you, we don't use S, ES o IES, ¿ok? No usamos la S, ni la ES, ni la IES, ¿ok? Cuando hablamos de forma negativa, ¿ok? When we talk in the negative form, ¿ok? Now, be careful. Remember that you have to use the auxiliary. When you talk in a negative form, cuando hablas en la forma negativa, and you are referring to the present, y estás hablando en el presente, you have to use don't or doesn't. No vas a cometer este error. Look at here. Be careful, dice. I no live in Japan. Is incorrect. Incorrect. No. I don't live in Japan. That's correct. Okay? And now, this is important, okay? We have the verb have, okay? ¿Te acuerdas del verbo have, has? Yes. El have era para I, you, we, they, you, ¿verdad? Y el has era para he, she, and it, ¿ya? Era como, de igual forma, cambiaba, ¿no? El has. El has era cuando utilizábamos he, she, it. Y el have con los demás, ¿ya? En este caso, como dijimos, el verbo va a ir en su forma normal, ¿ok? Por eso es que mira, look at this example. Vamos a ver este ejemplo, ¿ok? Dice, affirmative. She has a cat. ¿Ok? She has a cat. Has lo utilizábamos esta forma porque estábamos hablando de forma afirmativa y positiva, ¿verdad? ¿Ok? We were talking about a positive form or affirmative. Ahora, in the negative form, look at. She doesn't has a cat is incorrect. ¿Qué pasa con el verbo? El verbo se utilizaba de forma normal, ¿ok? En su forma normal. Entonces, sería she doesn't have a cat. She doesn't have a cat. This is the correct form, ¿ok? In the negative form, we only use don't or do not or doesn't or does not, ¿ok? Don't forget that you have to copy this in your notebook. Esto tienes que copiarlo en tu cuaderno, ¿ok? Remember, he, she, it trabajan con el doesn't, ¿ok? Y los demás pronombres con el don't, ¿ya? ¿Y cómo va el verbo? ¿Le agrego algo al verbo? ¿Una S, una S? ¿Le agrego algo? No, ¿ok? In this case, no. En este caso, no. En la forma negativa, ya no le agrego nada. Si trabajo con he, she, it, ya no se le agrega una S, no. ¿Ok? We can add an S or an ES, ¿ok? No. The verb, you write the verb in the normal form, ¿ok? Escribes el verbo en su forma normal, ¿ya? Ok. Let's look some examples, ¿ok? Here we have some examples. Dice, complete these sentences using don't or doesn't. Okay. Here we have she. She. ¿Con quién dijimos que trabajaba she? ¿Con el don't or el doesn't? Con el doesn't. Entonces diremos she doesn't play volleyball. Yeah. Next, we do our homework. We. ¿Con qué trabaja el we? Doesn't or don't? Con el don't. Yes, we don't do our homework. Too bad, okay? Now, the next, we have they. They, ¿con quién trabaja? ¿Con doesn't or don't? They doesn't? No, they don't. Yes, remember, recuerda el cuadrito. They don't live at that house, okay? Next, you doesn't or you don't? You don't. Yes, excellent. You don't study every day. You don't study every day. You don't, okay? Now, he. About he. A ver. He wash his hands before eating, okay? He don't or he doesn't. Don't or doesn't. He doesn't. Very good. He doesn't. Yeah. Excellent. Now, here we have this dog. This dog. We're talking about an animal, okay? This dog. Don't or doesn't? Don't or doesn't? What do you think? This dog doesn't, okay, doesn't drink any water. We are talking about a pet, yes, an animal, and which is the pronoun that refers to animals, to things. Eat, yes. This dog está en el lugar de eat. Entonces diríamos, this dog doesn't, okay, doesn't drink any water. Okay, the last one here, we don't or we doesn't. What do you think? We doesn't. No. Entonces es we don't. We don't eat 3 pieces of fruit every day. Okay? You have to take care, you have to look your pronoun or your subject. You have to look this, okay? And remember, y recuerda, con qué trabaja, con qué auxiliar trabaja cada uno de estos, ¿ok? He, she, it trabajan con el doesn't, ¿verdad? El he, el she y el it, yes? Estos tres trabajan con el doesn't. Those three pronouns works with doesn't. And the others work with don't. Okay, that's the only thing that you have to remember when we talk about the negative form and with the auxiliary doesn't and don't. Okay, he, she, it with doesn't. He, cuando hablamos, podemos hablar de Juanito, de Pepito, cuando hablamos en tercera persona. Okay, Juan, por ejemplo, Juan doesn't like apples. Okay, Juan doesn't like. Okay. Or Mary doesn't play volleyball, yeah? Or the cat doesn't drink water, okay? All those kind of things, yes? He, she, it con el doesn't, yeah? Okay? Now you have a practice. Yes, you have a practice, and this is going to be your practice. Okay? Let's check what is your practice. Okay, here is your practice. Here we have, aquí está. Okay, you just have to look the pronoun, the subject, and choose the correct option. Okay, don't or doesn't. Yes. If you can see, I'm going to put this. Okay, para que puedas ver. Yes. I think it's alright. Yeah. A cat has legs. It has paws. Okay. A cat don't or doesn't. Okay, you are going to choose. Igual acá. We don't or doesn't. They don't or doesn't. You are going to choose. Okay. And you finish and you send me your homework. Okay. Terminas y me envías tu tarea. That's all. Look at here. Elephants. 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 Singular or plural? Plural, yes. Entonces, elephants don't have, okay? Be careful with the subject, okay? Ten cuidado con el sujeto, okay? Lee bien. Solo tienes que fijarte prácticamente en el sujeto y escoger si trabaja con don't or doesn't, okay? Very good. That was all for today, okay? See you in the next video. Goodbye.